Sure. Well, I mean, there's a number of key things that you can put in place. Technology is key to helping, keep oversight over your investments and your assets. And then also just, standard operating procedures and processes in place, and making sure that you set expectations for your team. So those are kind of three key things. Just to kind of go into a bit of detail. So for our self-storage facility, we purchased that facility, and it's remotely managed. So the number one thing that we did was we built a website and also put in some property management software to allow customers to book online. Because there's nobody there at the facility, we needed to also have a call center so that people could call in to book a unit, also go online to book a unit as well. And it's really great. I mean, we thought that we were going to, have trouble, renting up those units, but actually it has worked very well. And there's, you do need to put a team on the ground as far as maintenance, making sure you have your landscaping, your snow removal. You still need those pieces in place. And so that's key to build a strong team on the ground. But when you put that technology in place, it really helps to keep your mind, off of the asset and for things to run smoothly, so that you can, focus on, raising rents and making money for your investors.
Nice. So you all have a call center, so you manage remotely. Tell me about how a call center works.
Yeah, so our call center is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They have access to our management software, and they have access to our website. And so the call center just fields calls. So a potential customer can call in, and they're trained on sales, so they can sell a unit for the facility. They also have all of the details on our property. So if an existing customer calls in with questions, they're usually able to answer those questions. And essentially they're the first line to work with the customer. And then if there is a major tenant issue or customer issue, then it would come to me, and I can handle it. But it's really nice to know that the majority of customer touch points are actually handled by trained professionals in a call center.
So are those virtual assistants, or are those people in your office, or what is that?
Yeah, so in this instance, it's actually a company called Easy Storage Solutions. And so we work with them. They have the software, and they actually have an in-house call center. And this is fairly common in the self-storage industry. There's a number of call centers that are trained on selling and working in management software, so they can actually go ahead and book units on your behalf as an owner.
That's interesting that they're going to be selling for many self-storage facilities. So really, as long as they know who the client or the customer is calling in about, pretty much what they're talking about or saying is going to be very similar or the same for majority of the places they're going to receive calls about, right?
Exactly. They're well trained. That's all that they do. They work with other self-storage facilities. Actually, it's funny, when I have a question, I tend to ask my support team, with my call center, because I find that they have dealt with it. They've already dealt with so many different situations, and they're just pros. And so it's really wonderful to have them kind of on your team, on your side.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Are there other pieces of technology that have been just really useful that you found to help your all's business that maybe somebody else that's listening could benefit from?
Well, I know that this is silly, but having security cameras on site is also key. Just kind of really keeping a pulse on the day-to-day goings of your facility. We have a facility in Colorado, and just, even looking at the cameras after hours and just seeing, oh, it snowed there last night, and just kind of keeping a pulse on what's going on, that's key. But then also, so the security cameras as technology, but also having the property management software is also very important. And, there are so many wonderful softwares out there for all facets of property management and operations. And it's really neat what they're doing. You just sign in, and there's a clean dashboard that shows you your occupancy, shows you your revenue, your delinquencies. So it's just really clean. It helps to organize everything. You can now email, you can text from that software. So it's just really a one-stop shop. And that has just been a key piece of technology that we use with our self-storage and with our RV park as well.
So is the software also through Easy Storage Solutions?
We actually use two different storage softwares. We also use StoreEdge, which is another software. Typically, storage is more robust. It's for larger properties, but they all offer 360, solutions, and they're both wonderful for daily operations.